everybody, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel, Enchantress Tarot. Thank you to all the newcomers. Welcome. Thanks for subscribing and for watching. I'm doing the reading for November 18th to the 24th, 2018. The sun is in Scorpio, but it will be shifting into Sagittarius on the 22nd, 23rd, depending on where you are. We also have Neptune is going direct on the 23rd or 24th, again, depending where you are. And it's in its home sign in Pisces. So there could be a lot of things that you were clouded and confused on for a while there, and you weren't able to, let's say, see clearly or realize things. They may just start to move forward for you now, and changes may be done radically because you're starting to have that like epiphany or clarity. Those rose-colored glasses came off. Also, we had Mars moved into Pisces last week, and I don't know, I forgot to say too, Mars can be very inflaming, irritation, and the body part it would affect in Pisces would be the feet, because Pisces rules the feet. So maybe you might have some plantar fasciitis, tendinitis, or spurs, or pain in your heels, your feet, inflammation. So do take care for that. We also have Venus went direct, thank God. So hopefully everybody got through this one okay, because it was rough for a lot of people that I've been reading for. You know, wow, it was a doozy even for myself. But now Mercury went retrograde on the very same day. Don't you love the universe and its divine timing? And that'll be till December 6th, so double check. Any and all travels that you're doing, your car, any mode of transportation, communication could be off. You may experience missing texts and phone calls. Your phone's on the glitch, your computer slows down, and especially with Cyber Mondays here in the US, that really gets crazy. So double check all your messages, emails, review all the things that you haven't answered, replied to. You know, if there was an invitation you didn't reply to or respond to, emails, phone calls, text. And be careful even of word of mouth and gossip that goes around during the Venus retrograde. You want to make sure that you're getting the clear messages, okay? And if you're doing any traveling, like I said, double check your itinerary and make sure you get there on time, get there earlier so you don't miss your flight or whatever transportation thing you're doing. Especially in the Americas, we have Thanksgiving this week on Thursday. And we do have the sun moving out of Scorpio into Sagittarius also. So this is our last week reading for Scorpio till next year. So let's see what we have in the cards for this week for everybody. It's a general reading. If you'd like your own personal reading, I'd be happy to do that for you. And the information is in the memo below. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, I like when this card comes up. People say, what are you, nuts? But it does indicate something good is coming. Something is ending, something's beginning. So with a lot of people, maybe you've been through a lot of misery in the last, well, few weeks or even a few months, because my readings on a short term go 3 weeks to 3 months. So if we're going back that far, we're saying, okay, the end of this. A lot of you might have been, maybe you didn't get the information you wanted to hear, and you've been stressing over it. You couldn't sleep at night. You're waiting for a return phone call, a call back, information about a job, or whatever it is that you were working on in your life that you put out a communication toward, you're not hearing back from. This could be the end of that misery that you've been waiting and stressing over. Maybe you had an argument with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you're having problems with family or quarrels or outs with people, your besties at school, your teachers, maybe even tests you're worried about. You know, we're coming up on the end of the school year. So you're getting ready for finals and whatnot, so maybe you've been stressing over that. But this is definitely worry and misery, sleepless nights and anxiety, feeling alone or lonely. Now, we do have, like I said, the Mercury going retrograde, and Mercury is the air sign, rules the air and communication. So it could be that all this misery that's been going on, that you've been creating, will be ending for you with the 9. We know something's coming to an end. Now, the swords are not touching her, okay? When they're like this floating in the air, we know that it is, you're creating this in your beautiful little head over there. So this is a lot of anxiety and stress. I like it because it's something that you've been worrying about up until this point, and that it is coming for an end, for you, for now, because you know you'll do this again. We all do, right? These transits do pass. But everything that you've been going through, like these words, these thoughts that are just going through you, are driving you crazy, will be coming to an end. And A lot of times when this happens, it's not as bad as we made it, because remember, what you're creating in your head is what you're experiencing in life. And a lot of times we worry over things that we didn't need to worry about. And there are times, yeah, well, we worried over something and then it did turn out bad and we worried twice. So try and remember that. If you can keep your focus on something else and put out positive thoughts to distract you from what you're feeling, it would help a lot during a situation. You know, things looked kind of bleak around her, but I do see that there's some light emanating here, radiating, coming toward. It's like, for me, the light is pushing the swords out of the picture. Let me just see what else is here. And I really think this is just like a passing phase. Like I said, a transit that will be ending for you. Oh, and yeah, and here we go. Here comes the good news you've been waiting for. Here you got yourself all worried and miserable. So this is like a victory for you. Everybody's, well, you can't see it in this card, but there's people all around. And they're cheering you on. You see, they've all got their rods up like they're, yay, yay, hurrah, hurrah, you know. This is the news you've been waiting for. So this is like you didn't hear from the person and then you find out, well, it was a miscommunication, or I didn't get the message, or I worried for nothing. You're happy here. This is also for some people, they're saying, some of you are going to be asked to lead in something. Maybe some of you are being asked to take on a responsibility in like your church or your group or your friends at school, even in a job. Maybe somebody's going out on maternity leave or vacation and they've asked you to step up and take a temporary position in this, or it could be something that develops into something that would be long-term for you. If it's in a relationship, this is you moving forward. You finally heard what you wanted to hear or were driving yourself crazy about that you didn't hear. And now this is with the 6 is that harmonic balance of you moving forward here. I love the white horse. To me, horses are a sign of nobility and grace and poise. And that it's white, it's a purging. So where this ended here with our 9, we have this beautiful purging and clearing to go forward. You know, and there was a horse here too. It's like I felt like the horse was leading you somewhere. And here it is. You're going forward there. See, like something ended. Here's the end of this horse, and here's the beginning for this horse. And remembering the wands are work and a social situation. So this is you feeling elated and joyful. It could be news you've been waiting to hear. It could be even the feelings in your body, because the wands are energy of creativity and vitality and vim and vigor. You're feeling renewed again. Your body's feeling renewed, and you feel like you could get on your horse and ride again. So for some of you, it's going to be a little different depending on what's going on in your life. But we definitely know this is good news, and it's the news you've been waiting to hear and what you've been wanting to celebrate. Yeah, we do have Thanksgiving, like I said, in the Americas, and a lot of people will be celebrating with family. But I think really this is more than that. This is something that you've been waiting a while to hear. And if it's for finances for you, it could be even that you get the news that you're waiting about the job, so that you got a new position or better salary, or you even find out you got some money coming to you from somewhere. This is really good news for you. So look for that. Okay, now we have the Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands is our fire sign, our Aries, right? Our Sag or our Leo. We are entering Sag this week. But this woman is usually a woman of diplomacy, an evolved woman, okay? Now, we have shadow side to everything, but if she's an evolved fire sign, she's diplomatic, she's very wise. She loves the outdoors and animals love her. She has a great deal of wisdom and of nature, like a real earth mother. And you know, even with flowers and with trees, like she's really in tune to nature. All of the elements, flora, fauna, natural resources and elements. She's been through a lot. You know, she's seasoned, this woman. Now, if we look at an age for this woman, she would be over 35. And even if she's around that age, if she's mature for her age, it would be 35 and older. She's either like a woman who's a mother or a mother figure in your life. She's very wise. Like I said, she's been through a lot in her life. This woman has carried a lot of burdens, but she's the type that just keeps fighting her way through. She can be very aggressive, very bold, very dynamic. Now, in a lower vibration, you know, if this was in a reverse situation, she would be bullying, overbearing, exaggerate things, a real troublemaker, instigator. So that's, I don't usually say that, but some of you maybe make sense to this in the situation with this person. Now, for whatever this is, if this person's involved in the situation, okay, or affecting this situation. They had something to do with this. They took part in it. If this is you in the situation, this is saying you're rejoicing, and this is, you know, a nice going forward for you, where you feel like, here, the wands, you can take your ideas and go forth with them. The money's going to be there. Socially, you're accepted. It could even be that you're doing better at something. People are seeing you better and taking you more seriously, or recognizing your skill sets more. Clear skies around her. She's out in the field here. You know, to me, this is like very much now is like an autumn feeling. Her colors, this orange around here, for me, is definitely about life and creation, because that's the color of the chakra where our reproductive organs are, and that's the life. And the yellow is she's empowered and strong. So if this woman is involved in the situation, she's the one who's helping you what's going on with this, or it's the energy you need to take on. Even if you're under the age of this is saying the wisdom that you need to take on, or the grace and poise that you need to have in this situation. Don't cause panic, don't cause aggression, don't cause fighting with this. You want to be the diplomat and diffuse the situation, because on the low vibration, this woman could be highly erratic and a troublemaker with like her words. She could be insensitive, incense, like starting arguments, and aggressive. But we want to keep this on the light vibration instead of the darker vibration here. And remembering that she is bringing something to life, okay? She's bringing something. So it could be very much for you a new job, a new love, a new relationship. If you are traveling, this is definitely saying you're going to have a good time. You might even make some new contacts. With the energy of this woman, you're definitely going to be doing networking. And especially with the Mercury retrograde, you know, you have to be very careful, because it is commerce and communication. So it could be taking care of your network if it's been falling apart. This is attending to it at this time. And it could be someone who's helping you with something as simple as fixing your internet, or getting you reestablished, or getting you established in a community of something that you want to go forward on in your life. Like if you have a YouTube channel, or you need a new study group, or you want to get in with these people in band, or whatever is going on. This is the energy. And it could be a man, you know, with this energy too, but they've got all that creative allspark to help you get going where what it is that you want to do in your life, that you're passionate about and driven about. And yeah, wow, the Two of Wands, actually, this is the first decan of Aries. So I really feel like this is even Aries now, with the energy that Aries is in Pisces, and I was just talking about that, clearing away the illusion that was going on. You got all these wands, that's fire. We are entering Sagittarius this week. So it could even be that energy of the fire. And you see, like, she is focused, her gaze in her crystal ball. She is creating right now. She's got that pretty little head of hers, which was right there in misery with all those swords. She's clear and focused now. Everything that she wants, she's creating. Now, she's done work here. See, she's established. One wand is set up here. One is behind her. You see, she had started with the one and she progressed to the two. So you've got work to do. You're getting established. There's some balance going on now again with you, with what you've been working on in your life, with this person, this place, or this thing, and even with yourself. You're getting your mojo back. You're getting your energy back. Again, with all this orange and yellow, and even in these cards, this is an empowering time for you to create things, restore and renew passion in your life. And for some of you, it is a lover situation, or a love, or meeting someone new, rekindling the flames of a relationship you have. And it could be with a husband and wife. It could be with family, friends, and loved ones. If you had miscommunications or missed opportunities, and this is coming back for you. But more importantly, this card is saying you've done the work. Be happy. I don't like using the word proud, but be proud of where you are and what you've accomplished right now. In some cards, they show that they're holding a globe. You've got the whole world in your hands. But with this crystal orb, it's everything in your gaze you can bring into your life. Now you've got the passion and desire again. You've got the ideas. You've got the energy to bring into being the next phase of your life. Because this phase is a victory here and some advancement and succession going forward with some growth and maturity. This here is saying, okay, what am I going to do now? What's next? And entering the next phase. Now, knowing that we have Mercury in retrograde, try not to start anything new until after December 6th if you can. Right now, just work on the manifesting. See how she's gazing here? She's looking and looking at everything here. this is what she's putting into play. What is she reflecting back to her? What are you reflecting back to yourself in your life right now? And with the 2, that is a balanced number. And so is the 6 here. That's harmonic balance. Okay, it's the number of Venus. So 2 cards of balance here that we want to create into our lives. And we're ending up this year very soon, this 11 vibration of 2018. When you reduce it, it's the 2. So it is about what it is you've been partnering on. What are you working on with yourself and spirit? This is the time that you really want to focus on this right now. Because remembering, everything that you're thinking is what you're manifesting into your life. So be very careful of what you're thinking, because if everything you thought comes true, good or bad, you know how that would affect the way you're thinking. It would bring only good thoughts, right? So hopefully this helps with some clarity this week. Like I said, be careful of what you're thinking of, especially with the retrograde. You want to go back and button up all the loose ends, you know, cross your T's, dot your I's, and make sure you didn't miss anything or any opportunities before going forward. So do this time, this next couple of weeks during the retrograde, to get your ideas together, really hone them in, really work on them, you know, like, and get some help if you can with someone in your life. This person comes into your life, let them help you, because they have a lot of wisdom with this business or work experience or something to do with this social situation. Okay? Well, I hope this helps you, and I'll have the video up for the Gemini full moon. And as always, I wish you the best.